Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Envoy with me, Bring It On. Let's put a stop to the gangster's plot and deal with these spiders.
I'm here. Get ready.
Sweet, we just leveled up too.
Take that. Out of my way.
Nothing's fun without risk.
Well, that went pretty well. Not without flaw, though. Oh, that's a really good ring for Sestia. And that might be an upgrade for her as well. Actually, I don't think it is. It has less defenses, and your defenses apply to your magic shield, and you want your magic shield to take the hits, not your actual health. So I'm not going to swap to that. This is fantastic, though. Weapon damage plus 7%, attack speed plus 6%, and those are her two most important stats. And then movement speed plus 6%, and max mana plus 6. I forgot to reset her attributes before. I think I did with Leon as well. Yeah, but we did do Vaso. Gonna level her up. 1 point into mastery. And at 15 points, after skill is cast, increase critical chance by 25% for 5 seconds. And then 2 points into power. And then skills. Oh, you get class points and specialization points. I think we'll have her in more of a support role, so let's do fire weapons. I've used the weapons of all allies within 20 meters to deal plus 3 burn damage and inflict burn at 10% chance and shaken 10% chance for 15 seconds. Additional damage and status chance increases ×2 for two-handed weapons. I'll put all 3 points into that. Also, if that applies to summons. And then over here, I think I'll just lean into the Medic Golem. There's 2 upgrades for it. We have Medic Golem and Toxic Golem. The Toxic Golem costs 1 summon point, summons an untargetable golem for 25 seconds that follows the summoner and takes 50% of the damage dealt to the summoner. It's a ranged unit. If in range, attacks the same target as the summoner. When destroyed, runs towards the closest enemy and explodes, dealing 82 poison damage and inflicting poison for 10 seconds on enemies within 3 meters. Damage and HP scale with summoner skill power. And the Medic Golem upgrade costs 1 summon point, summons an untargetable golem for 25 seconds that follows the summoner and takes 50% of the damage dealt to the summoner. Support unit. Instead of attacking, heals the most wounded ally in range for 58 hit points. If the healing exceeds target's max HP, it regenerates magic shield equal to 50% of excess healing value. Healing and HP scale with summoner skill power. I'm going to put both points into that. She's a combat medic, so I'm going to lean into that. Now for Leon, let's go ahead and max out power. That's going to make his constructs as powerful as possible. So at 10 points, max mana plus 10%. At 15 points, weapon skill plus 1 level. At 20 points, max mana plus 20%. And 25, skill mana cost minus 10. And then should I do Mastery? Yeah, let's do Mastery for the mana regen. And then for skills, let's go to max out Mana Absorb. Doesn't increase the amount, but increases the duration times 2. From 5 seconds to 10 seconds. And then we'll put our points into the upgrades for the Construct Automaton. So we have Construct Guard. Costs 2 summon points, summons an automaton for 25 seconds. It's a melee unit. When summoned, taunts nearby enemies. Armor and damage scale with summoner skill power. Or the Construct Sentry. Costs 1 summon point, summons an automaton for 25 seconds. Ranged unit, damage scales with summoner skill power. I'm going to put 2 points into the Sentry. Because we have Benedict, so we have a tank already. I don't need a tank summon. It also allows me to summon the gun turret without needing to put a point into Pocket Factory. Because the Construct Guard costs 2 summon points. Now for Sestia, we're going to focus on Might and Speed. So Might gives us critical chance, weapon damage, and weight capacity. I don't really care about the weight capacity, but it's nice to have. At 10 points, weapon skill plus 1 level. At 15 points, every 6 attack ignores all defenses. And then speed. At 10 points, movement speed plus 10%. At 15 points, dodge plus 10%. Then 2 points into might, and next level up we'll put that at 20 points. Now for skills, let's max out Wind Stance. That gives us 10% extra attack speed and 4% critical chance on a second cast. Oh cool, we're already there. Marked increased damage received from all sources by 25%. Put 2 points into that, that's a 60% chance of applying it, since she's using a two-handed weapon. We also have the upgrades for Deadly Shot. So limb targeting, strikes target enemy with a well-aimed shot, dealing 200% weapon damage, plus 140 physical damage, an additional 4 physical damage for each 1% of target's missing HP. Inflicts Immobilize for 4 seconds. And it's the same status energy as the base ability. And then Headshot spends all current mana striking target enemy for 400% weapon damage. Is that double? It is double. Plus 3 physical damage for each mana point spent, and additional 5 physical damage for each 1% of target's missing HP. That is a ton of damage. But I think I like Marked more. Because that benefits the entire team. I mean, technically killing an enemy does too. Because then it's no longer attacking us. But I like this effect. And it doesn't spend all of her mana. Because I'm going to use Headshot. That just seems way too good to pass up. Alright, Benedict. Put those points into Mastery for the health regen. And mana regen. And then for skills. Let's max out Strong Will. I took a point out of Healing Pulse, so now he can actually cast it. Because he was 1 mana short from casting Healing Pulse 3. But that reduced it by 15. And we'll put a point into Steel Skin. An extra 25 magic shield and 10 armor. Alright, let's put a point into Juggernaut. So gain plus 25% physical resistance and 10% elemental resistance. And then we have a choice here. War Flag summons a flag for 15 seconds. Grants 58 armor and 17.4%. Why is that such a weird value? The purple numbers make sense because that scales with your skill power. but the base value is 17.4%. A weapon damage to allies within 6 meters. Abuse ally weapons to inflict shaken 10% chance. And then Guardian Matrix summons a flag for 20 seconds, so it lasts longer. When summoned, grants 116 magic shield to allies within 6 meters for 20 seconds. For the remainder of its duration, it grants 58 armor and redirects 25% damage dealt to allies onto itself. I like that a lot more. 17.4%, that's so weird. Alright, Kayla. 1 point into mastery for the 15-point bonus. After skill is cast, increase critical chance by 25% for 5 seconds. And 2 points into power. And for skills... she could use more mana. Let's go ahead and max out Mana Shield. And then over here... so the upgrades for Tree of Atonement are Tree of Penance. Costs 2 summon points, summons a tree for 30 seconds. Taunts enemies within 3 meters and inflicts Shaken for 20 seconds. Reflects 50% of damage received. If placed near another tree, they connect with a vine that inflicts Immobilize for 3 seconds on enemies passing through it. And Tree of Inferno. Costs 2 summon points, summons a tree for 30 seconds. Inflicts Vulnerable for 20 seconds on enemies within 3 meters, and periodically bursts with fire, dealing 80 burn damage, and inflicting burn for 10 seconds on enemies in the area. Same effect... same secondary effect, except for it lasts longer by 2 seconds. Let's grab that. I want her to be more of an offensive summoner. And then 1 point into summoning proficiency. So we can have one of these trees out and a fire apprentice. Then for Malachi, we could max this out. I kind of want to grab Grappling Hook, just so he has a little bit of mobility. And a point into Charged Ground. And then over here, let's do Chain Lightning. To blast target enemy with a lightning bolt that deals 140 shock damage and inflicts stun for 4 seconds and charge for 10 seconds. Works to all enemies within 5 meters, dealing 100 shock damage and inflicting stun for 2 seconds and a 50% chance for charged. Status Energy, Vulnerable, inflicts stun for 10 seconds on the original target if it has Vulnerable. I have to replace one of these skills. I think Shock Bolt. It's ever similar function. But this is significantly more powerful. I feel like I'm wasting skill points that way, though. Let's undo that and put it into Mana Absorb instead. So it doesn't increase the value, but it increases the duration. Alright, and then here, 1 point into power. Weapon skill plus 1 level, and then 2 points into speed.
Yep, that's me.
Right.
I kind of wish it would have given me 3 companions at one time like that, because there's no way for me to keep them all equipped. It's just a lot more
On it.
management out of nowhere.
We don't have all day. Forward.
I didn't look at my weapon skills. So we got Wide Blast. Blast all enemies in a cone, dealing 100% weapon damage and inflicting slow 6 seconds, bleed 6 seconds. Caster is pushed away from the target area. Oh neat, I like that icon. And she got the same thing.
What's the plan?
Orders.
Yes?
I'm not sure why she's running forward like that.
Patient? What's that?
That wasn't too bad. It was a little
Let's get
awkward because we
going.
had one enemy over here. Alright, Marauder Sword. That might be an upgrade for Benedict. Less block chance, so maybe not. Nice critical damage, though. Broken pipes. Considering the state of the underground infrastructure, it truly is a wonder that Free City is still in one piece.
On it.
Hope it don't stop the gangsters, it won't be for long. Ooh, Ring of Sanctuary. Block chance plus 10%, max health plus 40, and second wind. Hey, calm it down, buddy. When warriors' hit points drop to 0, they immediately restore 50% HP and 100% mana. Then after 10 seconds, the wearer suffers exhausted for 10 seconds, once per dungeon. I mean, just for the block chance.
Right.
Yeah.
On it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have all day. Repositioning.
There they are.
What's the plan? What?
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
focus on these guys.
Stop struggling.
Go out to my backline, we'll have Benedict focus this guy down.
propose?
Terrible pathing. Alright, lock that guy down, please. Gonna summon out. Benedict is doing just fine.
Time for plan B.
Yes.
Speak.
Yes. Moving fast.
What's the plan?
Time for plan B.
On your command.
Alright, Benedict is an excellent fire and forget companion.
Oh yeah.
I'm still coming up behind us.
Time for plan B.
Right.
Follow me.
Teleport. That's where that's gonna teleport us to.
Sure.
It doesn't seem like one of the optional areas like the normal teleporters would take us. It feels like the way forward. Creased letter. A letter lays forgotten in the mess of bedrolls and discarded rations. Jules, I'm leaving. I can't deal with it anymore, nor do I really want to. I can't build a relationship with someone constantly absent. Each time you went to work, I waited and prayed that you would come back safely. I never asked about your job or the strange people that kept coming to our house because each time you promised it would be the last. But I am done waiting, Jules. I am done fearing for your life and begging you to cut all ties with these criminals. No amount of money could justify working for these creeps. I know you think you're doing this for me, but I'd rather have a beggar for a husband than live in constant fear of losing you. If I have to leave for you to understand that, then so be it. Goodbye, Jules. It's over. Dolly.
We don't have all day.
Just a little walk.
Alright, let's go check this out.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Let's head back and finish exploring the other area. Normally the little optional side areas are much smaller than that, so...
It's like they're affected by the same process that caused the scavengers to lose their minds, but this time it's more advanced.
We might have uncovered something way bigger than us.
Do you think there's a link between the two groups?
Not likely. This is really concerning.
Too bad. Intel would help. Follow me.
Another teleporter.
Let's get going.
And a simple ring.
We don't have all day.
No! Don't kill us! We're not like them!
We don't want to fight you. We're only here because they wouldn't let us leave.
So you'd rather blow up half the city than risk saving it?
We're cowards, true. But we never wanted to be part of this. We won't be causing you any more problems. Please. We just want to go home to our families.
You've got families in the city? Then how could you possibly go through with this lunacy?
We were outnumbered. There was nothing we could do.
They know too much and could still be corrupted. Our objective is clear. Leave no survivors.
Tough call. So I wonder if Sestia shows up in this cutscene regardless. I mean, I don't think we should kill unarmed combatants anyway, so we'll stop Sestia.
Stop! We're not killing these people.
Help or stay out of my way.
Yeah, because Leon's
There
here
are
too.
victims here too. You saw what those monsters did to the one who stood up to them.
These people may not be model citizens, but they don't deserve to die.
I don't have time for this. Leave. Now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they basically surrendered and they were unarmed. No reason to put them down like that. At the very least, let the local justice system take care of it.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, Sestia is the local justice system.
Follow me.
On it.
Mm-hmm. I'm
What do you
listening.
propose?
Let's keep spawning more.
Right, let's do it the hard way.
Yes?
Yes! Seriously, more?
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least we get a lot of loot.
We don't have all day.
Not very good loot, but loot nonetheless. Bandit's Journal. This is bullcrap. Everything has been going to crap ever since we started dealing with the new guy. Not only do we now have to sit in these damp caves instead of our cozy headquarters, we're also supposed to haul in some junk all night. And not just furniture and stuff, but also loads of darn heavy crates full of who knows what. I know it's best not to ask too many questions in this line of work, but this is getting ridiculous. It's getting into the boys' heads. Last week I heard some creepy noises come from deeper in the caves. I sure don't want to find out what caused them. I just hope we're done with this business by the end of the month.
Right. We don't have all day.
Mm-hmm.
Time for plan B? Oh yeah?
You asked for this.
Oh yeah.
And nothing to it. Alright, the leg plate might be an upgrade for Sestia. Again, less defenses, and a significant amount too. I'm not going to give up our current equipment. Though the critical chance is pretty good. As a stat, not because it's 4%. Webs. The warp seeping from this dusty old generator made this place a perfect den for large cave spiders.
Follow me.
Unfinished note. A handwritten to-do list pokes from under the cocoon. Whoever has become a spider's dinner must have dropped it in their final moments. Site 1. Piping sealed, no gas leaks. Site 2. Piping sealed for now. We need a replacement for segment 248A. The funny curvy one with the brass screws. Site 3. Piping sealed, no gas leaks. Site 4. Site 5 and Site 6. A note in the top right corner reads, Site 4 is the one with the spiders. Be careful. Oh well.
On it.
Oh well indeed.
Sure, why not?
We don't have all day. Look out.
Time for plan B.
Speak. What do you propose?
Not now.
Alright, Benedict can handle these chumps over here. At least I hope so.
What's the plan? Yes?
What?
What do you propose?
Orders? on your command.
Oh, let's get over here and help out. He's been holding the line long enough by himself.
Yes.
Time for plan B?
Right.
Let's get going.
On it.
This dungeon is massive.
We don't have all day.
Right, open the gate. Boss fight.
Purge the filth, as you ask, chained one, I shall burn the way. Purify through flame, build stronger on ash. Purge and burn, yes, burn!
Not today, you won't.
Ah, my filthy intruders, but I will. You're not strong enough to stop the purification here. I have been given the power to carry out his bidding.
Who's bidding? Who wants you to kill thousands of innocent civilians?
Useless lives don't matter. Purge the filth and rebuild. It is a purity you do not deserve to witness. None in the city do. Better as ash.
Enough of this nonsense. Why are we even talking to you? This whole thing ends here. Let's clean up this sorry mess.
Such misplaced confidence for a blind man that's unaware of the glory to come. I shall purge you and save you from your illusions.
Now, whatever you say, you slee-stack looking dweeb.
Huh. Trouble ahead.
Where's he at? Moving the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Orders?
Time for plan B.
Not now.
A bunch of damage over time effects are on him right now.
Yes.
What's the plan?
Speak.
Speak.
Not now.
Yes?
What?
Time for plan B.
What do you propose?
Orders?
Alright, keep the damage pouring in. Could have this in the bag, it looks like. She's gonna go down. I'm not entirely sure. I guess he's attacking her from
On
range.
your command.
Could taunt him. Unless he teleports away like that.
Yeah?
I'm taking you down.
Time for plan B?
Not now.
Speak.
There we go. Nothing to it.
Good. The threat is neutralized. Time to leave.
You do not seem shaken by what we found here at all, Sestia. Have you ever encountered these hybrid creatures?
Yes.
Yes. Care to elaborate?
I've previously been sent to eliminate them. The guild appreciates my discretion. That's all you need to know.
So this is not the first time something like this happened, and the Merchants Guild keeps it a secret.
They don't want to cause a panic. The whole city is run by commerce. Rumors of mutants running rampant nearby could scare away the traders. The consequences would be disastrous. I don't approve of it, but I can certainly see where it's coming from. We'd best keep it to ourselves as well.
I just don't understand these creatures. They act insane, but also seem organized to some extent. Why would they target the League embassy?
Don't care, and neither should you. Not a word of this to anyone. I know where you sleep.
All right. Sheesh, understood. Let's get out of here then, shall we? Are we in trouble yet?
Alright, some sweet loot. We got untested device, two-handed crossbow, 50% chance to apply burn, critical damage plus 15%, explode damage plus 100%, explode radius 3 meters, and unique weapon skill, explosive scatter. Dashes in the target direction, dropping bombs along the way. Bombs explode after 3 seconds, dealing 55 burn damage to enemies within 2 meters. A Marauder Sword, which may be an upgrade for Benedict. Not look at the block chance on it. Only 10%, so probably not worth it. But this seems like a nice upgrade for Sestia. It's more damage, and it also has AoE damage. Oh, better critical damage, too. You know what, let's go ahead and equip this as well. It gives her more damage for the entire dungeon, right? Yeah, unless at the end of the dungeon, so... I can forsake some tanky stats on her since she is a backline character. A bomb. Even with your limited knowledge on explosives, it's obvious this thing's unstable.
Gotcha.
Magic-infused hole. The vegetation from above dug so deep, the magic seeped inside the caves. The League's embassy must be right above you.
Sure, why not? This looks a little too well organized for a spontaneous attack. We've got a whole base of operations here.
Why do you care?
How could the city's security miss that?
Unless they've turned a blind eye up until today.
A gauntlet. Scribbled paper.
On it.
A piece of paper filled with haphazardly drawn eyes that glare at the reader. The text is scarce and between the drawings. To purge, light the fire. Ash nurtures soil. The space will be our own. The other side, though, seems to be a regular trading contract. It was repurposed just like the rest of the room. And room in disarray. All this furniture looks out of place here, not to mention all the other equally worrying signs.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll return to the city and see what happens next. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.